All right. Real or hoax? It's apparently footage now of the UAP that was in the 1996 Varginha case. This is floating around the internet right now, and this happens sometimes, especially when this story kind of floats back into the news, as it's been after the January 20th press conference and the resurfacing of this topic, which was, if you go into it, you look into the reports overall, fascinating stuff. It's the one, to me, the Moment of Contact documentary that James Fox did, that is the most compelling stuff that I've seen out of all of this stuff so far, just because the way that I was talking to this with my friend last night who watched for the first time and was just blown away by it was the accounts and different things that were happening in this Varginha when this was going on, and how they didn't all know each other, yet everybody had different reports. And I said, the way you look at it is, look at a certain part of town that you're in, the town that you're in. And 15 minutes away is probably another town. You don't know those people. You know that the town's there, but they're also seeing stuff too, and they have reports too, and everybody has reports. So it just was interesting. But when the press conference came out, it was like, okay, well, what are they have this doctor who's going to say, well, I was in there and this is what happened. And it's all compelling stuff. We knew that. But we followed it up by saying, but there's got to be some kind of footage or something. There's got to be footage or video, something to make you go, wait a minute. That is going to be the game changer. Now, I had Megan Medic on from News Nation last week, and we talked about it, and we talked about this in great deal. And then she tweeted out that she's got some stuff. She's talking to James Fox about some of the stuff that he's got. Does he have footage? Does he have video? Does he have pictures? Already reached out to Megan again to try to get her back on here. Hopefully it's after her interview with James Fox, so she can kind of have a follow-up on that. But this video, I saw this on his tweet, and, people start commenting on it. This is a apparent leak footage of the 1996 video of one of the craft actually in the sky in Brazil during that time. So I'll read the tweet itself. I'll show you the footage, and then we can talk about what we think it is. Whether do you think it could be AI, which is always the concern, whether you think it could be CGI, or whether you think it's legit. So let's go to the tweet first. So this one is from Kobe for 3. Major UFO UAP alert. This appears to be footage from the Varginha Brazil UFO UAP footage that James Fox was talking about. I still have to assess the validity, but from the image, it does seem to be old video camera image similar to what was available in 96. I can't confirm yet. All I have is a source. If this was real, we have a major update on the case. The witness did say the UFO looked like a bus and it was on fire. If this is real, oh my God, we really need someone to validate if it's AI. What do you think? All right, so here is the video itself. Now here's the video. It's floating above, apparently. Okay. Again, this is apparently 96, and this is it on fire. Is that around the same field? See, this is the craziest thing about this. Now, wait a minute. Okay. Right. So this is where I start to have the head scratch and stuff. Yeah. So this is the guy who's recording, apparently, supposedly, recording this. I mean, how this wasn't confiscated if it was real. I mean, Pretty good AI, if it is AI, I'll tell you that.
Isso não é normal.
This is not normal. You just recorded a bunch of aliens. Of course it's not normal.
Você não pode estar aqui, precisa sair. Ei, me dá a câmera. Eu só... Não, sai daqui agora.
Yes, they are confiscating the camera.
Sai, me dá a câmera.
Okay.
Me dá a câmera. Ei, sai daqui.
All right, so if you've been following my journey, I've been really hitting the gym for the last year or so and making sure, as I get older, that I'm doing things right. And I was feeling the change as I was getting older, and everything that was easy beforehand, it just wasn't anymore. I don't really talk about it a lot, but I guess I should talk about it now. I think it started to really hit me about 5 years ago. And now, even as I was starting to work out, I could feel it. No matter if I was eating well or whatever, I felt like sometimes I was just kind of, slugging along. And nobody really tells you about it as you get older. One day you're crushing it. Next day you're wondering why everything feels twice as hard. And I think some people your testosterone, it lowers as you get older. Here's the thing. Most men start losing testosterone around age 30, about 1% every year after that. So when the new year hit this year, I was like, wait a minute. I got to feel energized again. I don't want to feel worn down. I got this pilot coming up. I want to really hit these things hard. So I keep it simple, and I'm doing something natural that supports my body where I need it. And that was why I was excited to hear about Mars Men. What is it? It helps your body unlock usable testosterone so you can feel like yourself again. Because what I learned about it was that your body makes testosterone, but a lot of it gets locked up and it can't be used. And there's a protein called SHBG. It basically handcuffs your testosterone. Even if your body's making it, SHBG locks it up. You can't access it. It's like having money in the bank, but your debit card is not working. So Mars Men is designed to help free lock testosterone so your body can actually use it. There's no synthetics. There's no needles, just real ingredients that help optimize energy, focus, and strength. What's great about it is there's now stronger physical performance, fast recovery from the gym, more consistent, natural energy. It's not like drinking a cup of coffee. It's a steadier sense of drive throughout the day. Supports healthy T levels, energy, stamina. 8 natural clinically dosed ingredients, made in the USA, and it's third-party tested. There's a 90-day money-back guarantee, so there's no risk with that. So the worst case is you don't like it, and you get your money back. But over 91% of users report higher energy levels. Thousands of guys are feeling incredible results. Just check out the reviews on the website and go check it out yourself. For a limited time, our listeners get 50% off for life, plus free shipping, 3 free gifts at mengotomars.com. Perfect way to kick off the new year strong. That's mengotomars.com. You get 50% off and 3 free gifts at the checkout. So you're going to purchase, and then they're going to say, hey, where'd you hear about us? You got to support our show, and you got to tell them that we sent you. Go check it out. Mars Men. This is the problem that we've talked about. Now, if this video comes out 10 years ago, right? If this video comes out 10 years ago, there'd still be people who saying it's CGI, it's this other stuff, it's scripted, it's whatever it might be. But the first thing most people are going to write in the comments, and I'm not telling you that you shouldn't write it, but most people are going to go clearly AI. You can do stuff like that on Grok. I'll tell you that right now, or not Grok, on Sora. You can do stuff like that. Now piecing it together, and even I don't know. So let's take the perspective of both. Let's take the AI perspective. This is something where you have all the reports and of all the things that you have seen and or heard of, or stuff that has been, if you watch that documentary, then you watch the stuff that happened at the press conference itself, that you could say, all right, I'm going to document that. I'm going to have a guy who's standing on the side. He's recording it. He's saying this. Obviously, he's speaking different language. He's watching the stuff. He's nervous. You can prompt all this stuff if you wanted to have the reports that we've heard, the things that we've discussed, that there were people scattering about, that this thing crashed and then the military rushed to it and all. It backs up all the reports, but that doesn't necessarily mean it wasn't somebody who got really creative and said, what I'm going to make this video. I'm going to put it out there. I'm going to send it to somebody. And we'll see who bites. Very possible. And the stuff to me that I I would be more compelled to start making an argument that maybe it's legit if it didn't have the creatures in it. Because everything from the creatures, all the art that you saw that people made in the representation of what they saw, they just have somebody, these guys just standing there. He's like, yeah, this get my good side. So I don't know. Then I would have just had the military stuff. If all the military stuff was just there, then I'd be a little bit more compelled to go, I don't know. But then let's take it on the side of it is real, right? Now, James Fox says that there's footage out there. There's other things out there. There might be stuff out there. Is this the stuff that they start to leak first? If it is real and they do have this, and somebody can actually validate that this is real footage and not AI and not CGI, and send this to the corridor crew. Let them shoot it down immediately, and let's see what they say. But what if they go, we can't prove that this is fake. This looks like real footage. Then why isn't that on every news station? I know you're sick of me saying it. I'm sick of saying it. But that's the thing. That the other reason why I start to scratch my head a little bit at this one is because there isn't a lot of coverage on this. And I don't just mean the news that never covers it. They don't cover the real, the confirmed real stuff. This isn't being covered by most people at all on the UFO channels. I saw this on one or two people, and even someone that I do follow or pay attention to in UAP One wrote, it looks suspect. And I think that's the first thing that you're going to have to feel now because of the age we live in. And I think it makes it so much harder with the footage aspect now. Because how are you going to really prove, or you're going to definitely have experts to prove it, but this is the stuff that drives me bananas, where if you know right away that if you know right away that it's fake, someone shoot it down and say that it's fake. Now, let's look at some of the comments and see. Maybe somebody did. Let's check out some of the comments. All right, there's the raw clip without the subtitles there. Looks suspect from UAP1. Let's see, can't say Ron says, but Prometheus asking to analyze it. All right, let's see. Did he say anything? Okay, what I found. This could be historic. If authentic, we're looking at what maybe the first publicly surfaced footage from the Varginha incident in 1996. Okay. So this is what, I don't know who is Prometheus UFO. So credibly high, says Prometheus. Okay. So I don't necessarily know, but that's what Prometheus says. It's possibly could be leaked footage. So right here, what we have is problem number one. The AI has no correlation context with observation. What I mean, it didn't get the big picture right. One being a single craft. Okay, so they're saying that it's this AI for enemy combatant here. This is like a cycle of 3 or 4 different variants of video. It keeps cycling through them. Most likely designed to confuse people. How to spot AI, class 101, some variation, yellow, title, white block subs. Okay, 6 different crafts, 3 different aliens, 4 different scenes. We AGI, 100% AI slop. Where's the soundtrack? Then we got a movie. Why so shocked? Never. So most 100% real. Not gonna lie, it's wild. AI looks super fake. Yes, this is exactly what I thought. Grok's gonna say it's AI, right? I'm gonna guess. Grok's gonna say it's AI. Based on a recent analysis, James Fox appears to be fake. Oh, statements from James Fox. Okay, so what did James Fox say about it? Let's see. I don't see anything from James Fox on that, so he didn't say anything. So Grok was wrong with that. At least he hasn't here. No. All right, we'll see what James Fox writes. Well, anyway, I think the commenter said it right. We're just living in an age right now that you just can't tell. So I think that we actually do need word from James Fox. We need word from other people to let this go forward. But if it turns out that that's real, that's the footage. That's it. If that is real footage, that's it. And anybody, if it is proven to be real footage and you can prove that that's real footage and you can get that to news stations and they don't run it, then everyone should be fired. But there's probably something to the fact this time that nobody's really talking about it. And the fact that James Fox hasn't discussed it, or maybe, look, one of the things, the arguments people, well, this is what he was going to debut and somebody leaked it. I'm going to lean on the side of this is AI. I'm going to lean on the side that somebody did a very good job of putting together the facts and, putting together dramatic videos based on the information that was out there. I am curious to see what James Fox is going to say about all of it and what his stuff is going to be down the line. The stuff that him and Megan were talking about and all those other things. So what do you make of it? How much do you think it's AI? Do you think it's something else in general? Do you think it's too hard to tell? Put your thoughts in there. Let me know. Thank you for being here. Every one of you. Appreciate it. And we'll see you on the flip side.